as is it right now?
Okay, so the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association stands in solidarity with our ECCE teachers, and I repeat the word teachers because they are an essential part of the education system in Trinidad and Tobago. They are by nature teachers, but they are not being treated as teachers. They are not being treated equally as the other teachers in the primary and secondary sector. Our grouse right now is the terms and conditions under which our teachers in the ECCE sector are being employed. We are looking for changes in the legislation which the Ministry of Education has reported to us by the Attorney General at this point in time. But it's taking quite a while for that change in the legislation to include the ECCE sector. Presently, the legislation calls for the age for legal education to be 5 years, and the change should include ECCE, which would be 2.5 years upward. That's one. And once that is fixed, then other areas can be fixed. Right now, the terms and conditions of employment as it relates to their contract, and CUTA is calling on the relevant authorities to make these positions on the establishment and to abolish the contracts for these teachers, because the contracts are proving to be within a number of issues at this time. We look back at when the contract needed to be renewed, and the teachers who have been on these contracts for a number of years, a number of contracts, were asked to reapply and to be subjected to interviews. These positions that they were held for years, and it was through the intervention of CUTA that we got them to change. But now, when the contracts are presented, it's an abridged contract with just 3 terms and conditions. The length of the contract, 3 years, the salary, and 20 days vacation per year for the contract. This vacation part is proving a serious problem right now. The ECCE sector follows the education system and the education sector of primary and secondary. So vacation is afforded at the same time. The teachers are on vacation in the primary and secondary sector when their students are on vacation. However, the Ministry of Education is asking these teachers to report for duties at the centers during this vacation. To do what? We are asking, what good is this? They are coming to supervise work. And further, they have not had cleaners at the centers. So, in the absence of the cleaners, who is going to clean the centers? Are they now extending that duty to our teachers? We say no, that has to be addressed immediately, because this is the 3rd week of the vacation and you have persons out in vacation. Another aspect of the vacation, the ministry is dictating when they can take the vacation. So if you're not affording the teachers the vacation during the student vacation, then it lends to beg the question, can they take it during the school term? Can they be away from the centers while the students are in the centers? You also have issues of the number of teachers as well as assistant teachers. These teachers have to shorten their luncheon period. As the public could well be aware, these students need more attention during the course of the day, especially at the break time. And these teachers now are accountable to these students. If they are not afforded the amount of staff, then they have to now lessen their breaks. So even during a class time, they cannot, if they need to use the washroom in an emergency.
Have you all taken your concerns to the minister? Is the minister aware of the concerns, and what has been the feedback from the Minister of Education, both of them?
Well, we have been advocating to the ministry for a number of years. These issues are not today's issues. It's been happening a number of years. We have been advocating on behalf of our teachers. They are not being treated equally as other teachers. In the case of the contract as well, they have taken a generic contract from the public service and trying to utilize it in the teaching service, which has its own peculiarities and its own issues within that as well. and we are saying that they should have adjusted these contracts in order to be utilized within the teaching service. We have made representation, and actually we meet with the permanent secretary tomorrow, and these issues will be brought up again. When last we spoke with the officials of the ministry, they said that they are in consultation with the chief personnel officer. That was in the first week of the vacation. We are suspecting that they are going to allow the time to pass, the vacation to go to an end, and then they may want to address it. All this time, teachers are reporting to the centers and having nothing to do. I want to also say, in 2017, the then Minister of Education, Minister Garcia, had said quite clearly that the ECCE teachers would not be called out during the vacation unless there was some training, etc. That continued up until this year. This year they are asking our teachers to be out at the centers. And these, among other things, are really causing the association to be really uneasy, and we are saying enough is enough.
What
this
next?
Is exploitation of our teachers.
What next if it is that you don't get an answer, and a favorable answer from the ministry and the CPU?
We have, through our General Council, recommendations to take it to other places as well. At this time I don't want to reveal what it will be, but we are quite prepared. The start would have been the public being aware of what our ECCE teachers have been going through, are going through at this time. We want to make sure that the public is aware, and that when we do take future action, they will know why we are taking those actions.
Just to piggyback a little bit off of my colleague's question, you only have a couple of weeks remaining until the vacation is over. How long will you have until to answer?
Well, we have until tomorrow. We are going to seek the answers tomorrow, and from there the officers will decide on the next course of action. I can't say how far at this point yet. There are approximately 163 in Trinidad, roughly 163. That's government and governmental system. There are about 38 in Tobago, and roughly I think it's about, from last count I got about 6 something private. Yes, all of the ECCs to every school, and to schools that are not being paid. Yeah?
Right, thanks. Any question?
What's the reason? What's the reason?
Public contract that you say that they take vacation during this July August vacation. They have 20 days vacation, but the ministry telling them to take. So they don't have valid vacation during this time. They had to go to work and kind of
well.
empty class. And cleaner too, because
Yeah, no cleaners. So that's the inequity in the system right now. Primary school teachers, secondary school teachers, and I remind persons, we have a court judgment which states that the vacation of the students is the vacation of the teachers, but they are not treating the ECCE sector the same. They are telling them because they are on contract, they have to come out to school for this 8 weeks of vacation. And the contract itself is not fit for the teaching service. When they gave them those first 3 terms of conditions, they withheld others, and they want to now give it. So you already signed a contract for 3 terms. They can't include anything else following that, because you already signed your intent on being employed. And these are the challenges that we mainly women, 99%, some single breadwinners, some are single parents as well, some have children that they have to supervise during the vacation. So you are saying to them that it doesn't matter, you come out to the center because you have to be there, you are on contract, you're different. And we are saying enough is enough. It cannot be.
Yep.
We are saying to the minister, and by extension the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the ECCE sector is the foundation for the education system. Without a good foundation, you're going to encounter problems later on. How can you build a system when you do not consider your foundation, the strength of the education system as being critical or important. How can you do that? Look at the ECCE centers, look at the ECCE teachers, and develop a strong policy. There's the ILO convention for the ECCE center as well too. They have reference to that as well. Why do we